Alright, so I put the first spring on the driver's side front yesterday, and I'm going to put the passenger side in today. Using the jack's gonna make this a whole lot easier, and a little bit of WD-40 if I can find it. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Just gonna spray this the knuckle where the strut goes into, just to make it a little bit easier to slide in. Lift this up a little bit. For me, I found out that it's easier to just put the strut or the coilover into the steering knuckle and then slide it up into this area over here. Because yesterday I put it in here first and I tried to slip it into the steering knuckle. I don't know, it didn't work. It didn't work very well. It wouldn't slide into the knuckle for some reason. Also, this only goes in one way, so you can't really mess it up when putting it up into this area up top. Alrighty, so I just gotta maybe. Okay. Alright, there we go. And that's the struts in there, nice. Okay. Okay. Now, if I remember, trying to remember if this brake line was going over the strut or behind the strut. That's jeez. I think it was probably it came from behind the strut, and this piece goes in here. Okay. Okay, let's take this thing off for a second. Slide the brake line over there. Okay, back in there. Let's see. I might just have to go back and Google this or something. But no, I think it's okay. Yeah. Just to make sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like it goes like that because the end link connection point on the strut is it's definitely interfering. Maybe it's under the end link. That feels alright. That feels okay to me. Yeah. Maybe I have to bend these slots where these rubber grommets are supposed to go into, because I've seen online on other YouTube videos that they're not always, I guess, accurately placed or something. Okay. Yeah, definitely have to look into how the brake line and I guess this sensor here is placed. But yeah, it's in there. And then I'm gonna just push this up to make it easier to slide the top of this coilover into the top mount here. Okay. Just spin this around. I believe that should be it. Okay. So. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. So that's in there. Just put these nuts on. Okay, release the oh, what the hell? Oh, whoops. I forgot to put the bolt in there. Jeez. Silly me. Where did I put the new bolt and nut I bought? So a pair of these cost me 30 Canadian dollars from Mini Cooper. I bought it from the dealership. You want to save yourself some money, just buy it online. Okay, now I just have to slide this back in there. like it feels centered. The little tab that goes into the knuckle feels centered, but for whatever reason, nope. Yeah, I don't know why this happens, but I gotta basically take this off again. Put the bottom tab into the steering knuckle, and then jack this up into the strut mount area. Okay, it's in there. Now we're gonna put the I want to see how I put the bolt and nut over here. Okay, so the nut's on the back side. Okie doke. The other one went in pretty nice and easy. I don't know what's going on here. What the hell? Why isn't it going in? What's the problem here? Yeah, this nut's not going in. I don't know why. This is the Records one that I got to, this knuckle. The other side went pretty easy. I guess it's just too dirty or something. Forget it. Fuck. God damn it. What's the problem? I might just have to grind this a little bit on the inside. I guess it's too dirty, maybe that's why it's not going in. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, it does look pretty dirty. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta do this tomorrow. It's the inside's filthy. I'm assuming that's why the new bolt is not going in. Oh well. I guess tomorrow. Alright, so I'm done with the fronts and I'm just gonna be starting on the rears finally. Shouldn't be too hard. Just have some 2 bolts to remove up there and one big bolt down here under the, I believe it's a trailing control arm. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, there's a bolt right here, the big one. Hopefully this won't give me as much trouble as that big bolt, the pinch bolt on the front of the car did. Alright, I already put some penetrating oil on this a couple of days ago. So hopefully that makes it a little bit easier. Okay. Gotta take these brake line off and the brake sensor line, I believe. Take that off. Okay. Okay, and then this fella. Okie doke. Some people put some penetrating oil on these grommets and stuff too that hold the lines. I guess I should have done that too. Now I'm paying the price. Alright, that's off. These guys are off. So yeah, there's this big bolt over here. Hopefully the camera's showing it. And there are two very nice and rusted bolts up there that holds the top of the coilover into the chassis of the car. They look like trouble. I don't know if I can get I don't have any wobble extensions or anything, so I don't know if I should. Yeah, this is definitely not gonna fit in there just by itself. I might just take a breaker bar at it, but I have to be very careful not to strip it or even break off the head. I don't want what happened to the front to happen to the rear, that's for sure. Yeah, that's not gonna fit there, but it'll be here easily. That's not, so that's okay. Let's see what to do. Oh, was it? Oh, that's 17 and 20. Was it like 19 or 21? Okay. No. Oh, this one's okay. It's at 18. Now I had to buy the 18mm separately. Most of the kits I was looking at, I bought these a long time ago, but the kits I was looking at, they don't have 18 for some reason. I guess it's not a very common size. Where did I put that 18? Ah, it's a bit of a mess. This is gonna take a while. Where is my 18? There's more. Is it here? No. What do we got here? Yes, 18. Alrighty, I found my 18 just to make sure. Perfect. Okay. This fella's right here. All right, this fella came out no problem. Nice. Now to take care of the top. Those ones are... Let's try 15. Not too big. $13. Oh, really? Too small? This is a 14. That's weird. Okay. This 14 is pretty loose. I don't know. Maybe it's really rusted and it's not going in or something. Yeah, there we go. It's definitely a 13. It was just very rusted, so I'm gonna get the breaker bar for this one. Okay, so let's see. Okay, get this fella to, yeah, it's in. Just gotta go counterclockwise. Okay, nice. It's loose. I don't know if the penetrating oil had something to do with this or not, but yeah. I didn't even need to really break it. Grab my half-broken ratcheting thing here and alright. Nope, going the wrong way. Yeah. Definitely got some broken teeth here or something. Lesson learned, don't don't hammer on these things. They break. I don't know if it's because of cheap Princess Auto brand. That's like the Canadian Harbor Freight, or generally you're not supposed to use these to break nuts free. I assume it's because you're not supposed to use these kind of like breaker bars, so. Oh man, it's just slipping. Oh my god. I really need to get some impact extensions. This is ridiculous. Wow, today's being a real piece of shit, isn't it? Ah, amazing. And I can't do it by hand easily. It used to work before. Today it's being a real piece of shit. Come on, man, seriously? It's like it's extra broken or something today. Great. Oh, it's gonna take me forever. Power tools. You don't know how useful they are until you have to do something manually. Oh my god. This is just really starting to make me angry. Fucking piece of shit. Can't fucking believe this. Damn it. Fuck me. Alright. What should I do? Let's open this one here. I think I need a... Yeah, I need a shorter one. These ones aren't impact, but since I already got this thing open, or the bolts loosened up, it's safe to use these guys, I think. Okay. Let's see, will this do it? Use this fella. Nope. Okay. Let's see, can I go from here? Yes. But will the nope, not quite. Let's see. Use maybe one more here. Okay, there we go. That's that. Okay. And then this fella here. Even better if I can get through here. Yeah, this should do it. Okay. Alright, these screws definitely look better than the what I took off the front. Alright. And that's that, I think. Just have to slip it out of here. What's it stuck on? Oh yeah. Also, you gotta take out the. Actually, no, you don't. I thought I have to take out the end link, but no. Alright. Let's go on here. Okay. Gotta be careful of these lines. These are probably fun. And that's that. on to the next side. Where's this fella? Alrighty. Unplugged. Not sure if the camera's still in the same place I put it. Alright. Now this fella. Okay. Yep. This bolt is also in pretty good condition. Alrighty. Gotta loosen these two bolts up here. Yeah, full of grime and whatnot. So this 13 millimeter is not getting a hold on it. Gotta clean it up a little bit. That's in. Oh man. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna try this thing here. Go. Alrighty. Yeah, this top screw looks fine. Just needs to get cleaned a little bit. Okay, let's... Oh, I forgot about these lines. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Okay. Come on, buddy. Wow, this one's really in here. Maybe I get a screwdriver. Okay. Hey, this guy really likes his home here. Doesn't want to get off. Darn. The other one on the other side was much easier. This is really stiffened up in there. Okay. There we go. This is all the rust. That's all that holds all these Canadian cars together, is the rust. Okay, so that's off. Just take this bolt back out. Okay. Clear all the lines so that I can drop it down. There we go. The rear shock absorbers, they look fine. Doesn't look like they have they leaked or anything like that, unlike the fronts. The fronts were pretty bad, leaking all over the place. These ones look okay, just some bit of rust on the body. Other than that, Nothing else seems wrong with them. Okay. Okay. Brake pads look fine. Aside from the rust, everything else looks okay. Alrighty, now I do need to make a hole for the dampening adjustment of the struts right up there. Before I can put these things in. So I gotta figure out what size those extensions are. And I have to take off some of the trim pieces inside the car. The battery's been out for a while, so I gotta charge it before I can open the rear hatch. Alright, so my Fortunato, the rear coilovers, they didn't come with the top mount, the rear top mount, which connects to the vehicle, so I have to reuse these ones. One problem I found was with the bushings. So this bushing goes on the top, this one goes on the bottom, and they sandwich together. Now the issue is with the bottom bushing, they're not looking too great. This one's pretty worn out, and on this other one, this one's you can see there's like a gash in here. So, and also it looks kind of eaten away up here. So I just I ordered some new bushings. They'll be here tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm gonna just kind of clean off this rust on these top mounts and put a bit of paint on it, and it should be good for tomorrow when I get the new bushings and I can install the coilovers tomorrow for the rear of the vehicle. Alright, so these Fortunatos, they come with these little, well, not so little, but these long extension cords or whatever you want to call them. So they need this because I assume maybe in other cars you have access to the dampening adjustment from the top or inside the vehicle, but not in a Mini. In a Mini, it's they're like a you don't have access to it. As you can see, I don't have access to this inner part, so I have to drill a hole into the vehicle, which I did there with a 5/16 drill bit, and with that I can push this I can push the extension into the housing, like inside the vehicle itself. So if I could get this light to stick somewhere or stay in one place, I can't, but basically this thing goes inside here like that, once it goes inside, it comes out of once it goes inside, it comes out of this area here. So you have these little panels here, take it off, and then you can see that the hole is right there. So yeah, that dampening adjustment extension comes out of there, and this is actually what it looks like. And then this plastic cover goes on it to protect it, I guess. So it goes inside like this, and then this end has a little Allen right here, has an Allen key spot, and it screws onto the top of the dampening adjustment nut on the strut, and it goes down like that through there. But then no, obviously I'm gonna be sticking this end up through that hole, and then it's gonna sit kind of like this. So you can see it's very flexible. So it can go in there, and then I can kind of flex like this, and I can leave it here. And then I haven't done this side yet. This I got I believe this is the amp. Yeah, it's a Harman Kardon amp. So I gotta be careful not to drill into this. And then the other side will come around, like if you can see this leg here, this area here, it'll probably come out there. Actually a little further down, I believe. Sure this is on. Yep. Is this working? Yep. It's on drill. Some light. There we go. See a little better. And there's a hole. I hope it's visible. I don't push too hard on it. I'm scared. I don't want to drill into the amplifier, the audio amplifier. let's go see. Alright, this is the hole right there. Just gotta get the plastic protector thing through there and somehow snake it around this, and yeah, that'll be that. Try. Okay, I got it. Okay, come on, buddy. That's right, just need to clear the amp. Oh my god. Oh wow. These freaking fins just in my way. And the metal edges are sharp, so and it's rubber and it's getting stuck over there. So when I try to pull it up, it rubs against the sharp edges and it doesn't want to come because it keeps getting, I guess, kind of cut into a little bit. I can bend it, but I can't pull it if I bend it. Nope. Okay, let's just put it there and so it came out a little bit. I think it's a good length. I just gotta, now I gotta bring out the strut and the coilover and get the little metal part to come through this. So this guy's gotta get through that. I'm gonna do this on the bottom, obviously. Alright, so this side's in too, both the passenger side and the driver's side. As you can see, there's the brown strut mounting holder device thingy. Torqued them both. So the only thing left to do is attach this bottom portion to the trailing arm here, and that should be it. Now I noticed this one seems a little bigger than the Mini Cooper OEM shocks or dampeners, but it seems to be fine. The bolt comes out all the way here, torques properly to I believe 165 Newton meters. So yeah, and they actually put this little tie here because this apparently comes out. Not sure why. I guess that's just how they designed it, but it seems to. Okay, so after I put this coilover on the back, attached everything, torqued the top bolts, torqued this bottom bolt over here, I realized I did something on the other side I forgot to do on this side. Is I forgot to put this bracket on. This is for the this bracket is for the brake line and the brake sensor line or whatnot, and I forgot to put it on this side. And yeah, so unfortunately I torqued everything before I put this on. So what I did was just I bent it a bit, and I'm just gonna put it on now. So yeah, it's just something to not forget to do. So it goes like that. I don't know if it's visible, but it's also on the other strut too, over there, the black band near the bottom. And yeah, so you put this on, and then this thing gets screwed into it, and it goes like this. This is its position. Damn. It's supposed to be that fucking hard to get in. Fit this in. All right, I'm gonna have to lube this up. Okay. All right. All right, so got these guys in. they're very hard to put them on into the grooves on this line holder dry, so I used WD-40. They went right in. So this is the brake line, and this I believe is the brake sensor or brake wear sensor line. And then what you do is you keep it loose until these are in, and you find a good place for it, and then you just use this Allen key to tighten it up. Okay, so that's with the bracket in. I try to put it in a nice place where it won't rub against this emergency brake line, and also it's as loose as it can be. No undue tension on it anywhere. So this is the spot I found that was a good place for it. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the next side.